Today we are going to discuss IELTS format. First of all, you must be aware of what IELTS stands for. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. Now, by its abbreviation, it stands for International English Testing System, you must be aware of it. Sometimes students ask that if we disagree in writing section or in speaking section, if we share our own opinion and that might not be preferable, sound good to examiner, will it matter? Our answer is no. The reason is that it is the test of English. It is not the test of your opinion. It is not the test of your psychology, not the test of your biology, chemistry, or any other social science. Rather, it is the test of your English. Your English is going to be observed. Sometimes from our international students, we ask, where are you lacking? And they say, we are lacking in our input. Our output is good. Sometimes they say, we are good in our input, but our output is not good. What they mean by input, output, like in listening section, there are 4 modules in IELTS format: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Now, in listening section, the observation is going to be done from the examiner's side. Either are you able to get and pick their native accent or not. Either you are able to understand the listening or not. Because English test, in English, are you getting, understanding or not? So sometimes this is called input. When you listen an audio and you're picking some words, so you are able to pick that or not. If you are able, so your listening is fine. If you're not able to pick them, so your listening is having a kind of problem. So this is called input. Reading is also called input. How you are getting something when you something. And writing is all about your output. When you write something, how you are conveying. Are there any grammatical mistakes, problems, punctuation, coherence, and so many other things? Are the structure is format, the structure is going to be formal, professional or not. In speaking section as well, your output is going to be observed, like how you are conveying your ideas, your first sentence, your first starting, your closing, your introduction part, your cue card, your discussion part, 3 sections are there in speaking section. Overall, in writing and in speaking, output, how you're conveying your ideas, how you're talking to an examiner, how you're conveying your information, these are going to be observed in speaking and in writing. That's why they're called output, while your input, listening and reading, how you are picking them. Okay. Now coming overall, we are going to have a brief discussion on IELTS writing as well as on these others, listening, reading and speaking section. So firstly, in IELTS listening, you would be having 4 sections, total 4 sections. When you wear headphones, now 4 different sections will be played in front of you. Total 30 minutes time. Within 30 minutes, 40 MCQs you're supposed to pick from audio and to write on the piece of paper. Sometimes fill in the blanks, sometimes sentence completion, other types of question will be given. Now, in IELTS listening, within first number section, there will be telephonic conversation between 2 people. And the discussion would be based on society. It would be totally based on your circumstances. Like first of all, the person would say, hello, how can I assist you? I want to get some information about hotel booking room, or I want to book some cab, right? Now such kind of discussion would take place in this telephonic conversation, right? The first section. Moving towards second section, here you will be going through monologue, one person discussion. And that one person who discuss something again about society, right? So first 2 sections would be totally about society. First section, telephonic conversation. Second section, one person who discuss something about society. Third section, there will be academic discussion. 2, 3 or 4 participants who discuss something about education, about course, about any academic topic like scientific research, medical report, any research, any a university related lecture, that would take part within section number 3, and you would pick some words, information, and would write on the piece of paper. Coming to the 4th section, that is called monologue, and this one, monologue means 1. The 4th number section in IELTS listening, you would listen again one person, he would discuss something about education. A kind of inspirational or motivational speech he can also perform in listening section 4. Alright, so this is all about IELTS listening section, where 30 minutes you're supposed to write all the answers at question book line, and 10 extra minutes would be assigned to you people to write and to just copy and transfer all the answers to answer sheet, right? Coming towards next section, yeah, I'm gonna mention the best sources for IELTS listening, reading, and all other speaking, writing as well at the end. In IELTS reading, you would go through 3 sections, 3 passages. Section number first passage and 2, those are gonna be easy comparatively to passage number 3. There would be a kind of different questions like heading findings, true, false, not given, fill in the blanks, right? Many other kinds of questions would be assigned to you in these 3 passages. Okay, yeah, leave that. No, just yes. Now coming towards IELTS writing section, there would be total 2 sections, right? 2 tasks would be assigned to you. In task 1, you would supposed to, for academic students, describe a chart, right? Any graph, any diagram would be given to you, and yes, in those diagrams, like from different diagrams, they can pick any diagram, table, pie chart, bar chart. We will discuss that each one by one. Anyhow, you would supposed to write 150 words within 20 total minutes, and like around about 3 to 4 paragraphs, right? There is a proper professional structure to get the best score in that. Anyhow, you're supposed in task 1 within IELTS writing section to write a describe and write a graph, right? To describe a chart. In task 2 within IELTS writing, you're supposed to write an essay of 250 words within total 40 minutes time period, right? 250 words means 4 paragraphs. Each paragraph, if you write of 9 to 11 lines, 9 to 11 sentences, it can contain total 250 words within 4 paragraphs. There is a proper structure to be followed. Anyhow, IELTS writing task 1 contains total 3 bands. IELTS essay task 2 contains total 6 bands, right? Moving towards the next part, IELTS speaking exam that can be conducted on the similar day along with listening, reading, writing, or it can be conducted on the other day before or later after the exact time period, right? Okay. Anyhow, in IELTS speaking, you are gonna having total 3 sections. The section is totally about introduction. Your introduction matters a lot. Who are you? What's your name? Full name? Match your ID card, this kind, and 24-hour table related questions asked from you in section number 4, which contain total 2 bands and round about 8 to 10 questions. Those are very easy. Those can be done very easily. Anyhow, in section number 2, there will be a cue card. You would have listened card question. Most of the time, if you are aware of IELTS little bit, you would have here card. Cue card kind of question should be assigned to. For a minute, you're supposed to prepare, and 2 minutes you would be asked on that topic. This contains 5 bands, where your grammar, where your fluency, where your of this accent, pronunciation, starting, closing, confidence, language, all such things would be observed in this cue card. Because for 2 minutes you were supposed to speak on any topic, and that examiner would be very easy to feel and to observe your level. In section 3, there will be a discussion part, and discussion part, all questions would be based on your perception. What do you think? Are you of the opinion? Disagree? But they will ask you the examples and the information regarding society, right? And this contains total 2 bands. So overall in IELTS exam, the totals are 9 in each single module. The best source to prepare IELTS listening and reading, the best source is only IELTS Cambridge's books. You must go for this only, IELTS Cambridge's. Yeah, there are some other sites as well. IELTS Cambridge practice book, especially 11 to 18, the recent published one, right? For IELTS listening and reading practice. And academic, even if you are a general student, like you are not academic, general means for work visa, you must go through this this Cambridge's books. And the reason and problem it here is that your 3rd number passage in IELTS reading would be similar to academic students, right? Therefore, you must go through this Cambridge's books, IELTS Cambridge's book for your practice. For writing and speaking section, you must go through some of the formats, some of the profile structures, some of information like Maker book for writing and speaking, highly recommended. In June, 19 June, 22 June, July, and August, September, this August until now, within many exams or predictable topics came in the exam. We mentioned to students before a day and night to the students that these topics are predicted. Try to go through them, and they face the same topics within exams. So we just predicted the similar topics from recent exams and from Maker book. So for writing and speaking, the best source are Maker books, these for writing and speaking, and also along with that some of the templates, some of the formats, and also along with that furthermore the recent exams question, right? So this is all about IELTS pattern. You can go through that. If you want to know something more, you can ask now.